All right, we're back again. I want to apologize to everyone because this jarhead, everyone's favorite jarhead, missed Friday, but I had some stuff going on and was unable to make it on the show or make it on here to do my live. I apologize. That's all my fault. Yeah, it is what it is. I got busy with other things and I had to push it off. So we're gonna do Fridays today. That's what we're doing. Hopefully you enjoy it. Hopefully there's a couple of you that tune in. There's a couple of you on the face pages right now. That's pretty cool. But we're live all over the place. We're live on the TikTokers. We're live on the face pages. We're live on the YouTubes, and we're live on the Xers. So we got a couple of different places. It's a good deal. Anyways, what are we going to talk about? Well, what we were supposed to talk about on Friday. Let's talk about that. So it's called Fire Up Fridays. That's right. We're supposed to fire us up for the weekend. And I guess we're just going to fire us up for the rest of this week. That's what we're going to do since we're doing it on a Sunday. So it is what it is. Victory loves preparation. Victory loves preparation. That's a pretty good statement, man. I really like that. Because without preparation, how are you going to have victory? I mean, it happens from time to time with sheer luck, but typically speaking, you're going to have to prepare, right? If I'm in school and I want to do good on a test, typically I'm going to have to put some time and effort into the test. That way I get a good grade. Usually how it works. There are those that are geniuses and can just do it. Good on them. I'm not one of those guys. But and that goes for pretty much everything. If you go, it doesn't matter if you're trying to be the best at your job, you're trying to be the best, at a sport or whatever. In order to be victorious in that, you have to prepare for it. And that's why the statement victory loves preparation comes into play here. And early efforts multiplies those results. So the earlier you start preparing for it, for example, musicians who start at a very young age usually are well prepared whenever it's time for them to go out into the real world and get a job. Or at least more so than those that start later in life. That's not always the case, but that's, again, that's just an example of being prepared. You got to be ready. You got to be ready to go out and tackle the world, whatever your venture may be. But you just got to get out there. You got to have a good time and, do that preparedness, man. How many years did you serve? I served 25 years, my friend. 25 years is what I served, United States Marine Corps, URA. Anyways, yeah, so with that, consistency, right? Consistency is key in doing all of this. You have to always be consistent on everything that you do, everywhere that you go. When you're preparing and all that type of stuff, you have got to be consistent in your preparing, right? BMT this month. What is BMT? Basic motor transport. I don't know what that is. Give me a clue. Is that an Army term? He's back, Alex. Yeah, I missed it, Alex. I apologize. I am back though. Basic military training, Air Force. Got you. Okay, that's what they call it. Basic military training. Well, good for you, right? You got to be prepared. And that's what we're talking about here, right? Victory loves preparedness. So you have to be prepared to go to boot camp mentally, physically, those types of things. If not, then you're going to struggle in boot camp, where if you want to be victorious and be the number one guy, you got to put in the time, you got to put in the effort. You got to go out there and do some things. But the daily grind, man, holy cow. When we sit here and we talk about different things as we're moving forward in life and all the different things that you want to do, right? And you have to, you just got to go into that daily grind. And it really is a daily grind and very difficult. Yes, I was a Marine. That is correct. Y'all are going too fast for me. I can't keep up. Sorry. Randall. Yeah, I was a Marine. That's correct. Anyway, so you just got to embrace that daily grind. And I used to say this to everybody, And, Marines probably get tired of hearing it, but embrace the suck, right? Embrace that. Any good Navy ship stories? I don't have any Navy ship stories. Sorry, none here. Maybe you've got one. You can tell it sometime. Come on the podcast and tell it. Anyway, so you just got to embrace the suck. And when you're learning and you're preparing for something, you got to know that you're going to fail, right? We kind of talked about that this past week, but you're going to fail at something, and you have to learn from those mistakes, and you have to pick yourself up, and you got to keep going, because it's not going to be perfect starting out. It doesn't matter who you are. Nothing's going to be perfect starting out. It's probably not going to be perfect on the other end of it either. But you can be victorious in the end of it, right? Whatever that goal is that you're shooting for, you could go out and be prepared for it. But you got to embrace that daily grind. You got to embrace all of the crappy things that happen and all that type of stuff. You just got to have fun with it. Served 8 years on a ship. I got a lot. Served 4 in Okinawa. Got some with Devil Dogs too. Nice. Who's that? Christopher, you're going to have to shoot me a message so we can get you on here to tell your story sometime, so we can hear all these stories. Semper Fi to, whoever that is, Denario. Oh, man, I don't know how to work my phone. I only did one term because I could not embrace it. Yeah, it happens, no big deal. Yeah, bro, you're gay. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I am pretty happy today, so I appreciate that compliment. I was stationed in 29 Palms, California with First Tanks. Nice. First Tanks. That's what I'm talking about. Them gay overalls. There, my overalls and my beard are also happy. So thanks for noticing. I appreciate that. But anyways, victory, right? Victory loves that preparation. And what are we doing here? What is the purpose of me coming on here and even saying anything? Just like he's saying, it's one, to be happy, right? And I appreciate him. He's doing some good stuff there. He's letting us know there. But to be happy, right? To be positive, to uplift our neighbors, right? To make everybody around us feel positive instead of all the crazy, nasty stuff that happens within the world. We need to get away from that. And we need to do positive things, right? I'm positive you're gay. I am happy. I told you that. Anyway, this guy on the what is that? The Ticker Talkers over there. He's having apparently he really wants to be happy with me or something. I don't know, but congratulations. Anyway, so but yeah, victory, right? You want to be victorious, you got to prepare. You got to be ready. And that's kind of, now that would have been really motivating walking into the weekend. But unfortunately, I screwed up and I wasn't able to get in on Friday. So this is your Fire Up Friday. That is on Sunday. That is going to be a Fire Up this week. Something of that nature. Rah, Lord. Anyways, that's really all I was going to get on here and talk about. Hopefully you guys are getting something out of this. It's hopefully we're uplifting everyone, right? That's the goal. We want to be positive. We want to go out and do good things and lift people up and get rid of that negativity, get rid of all that stupidity that goes on, and just poking fun and making fun and just being on different sides of the aisle and not being able to compromise. We talked about compromise this week as well. So that's what we're here to do. We're here to lift each other up, and we can do it. BBB, we can do it. We can lift each other up. So don't be discouraged, BBB. You can do it just like I can do it. I got a drumstick in here. All right, drumstick. I like that. But anyways, that's all I'm going to talk about. That's it. So I'm gonna tell you guys that you can always download the episodes. How to grunt, grunts. I can't even say it. Yep. Thank you for the gifter badges. But to everybody, is Monday through Friday, I have an episode every single day. Mondays and Fridays are the fireside chats that I record on Sunday night, that posts on Monday, and then record on Thursday night, which posts on Friday. And you can see those live right here on the TikTok, but you're only going to see me if you look on the TikTokers. But the face pagers, the YouTubes, the Xers, all you guys, you'll be able to see everything because I record it live. And then I'll post it the next day on the website or on the streaming services. So you can find us on any of them: Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeart. I don't know. There's a billion of them out there. You can find us, I think, on just about all of them. Type in the Lost Art Project, Veterans Voices. It'll pop right up. And just start downloading. Every download is a good thing for me. So go to one of those streaming services and download something. Just thanks for helping and doing that stuff. I truly appreciate it. And hopefully we'll get over 25 or 26. Hopefully we'll get over 2,600 downloads this month because that's what we got last month. Hopefully we can beat it. I don't know. We'll see. But with that, everybody out there in the face pagers, the Xers, and the YouTubes, thanks for joining. I hope you guys have a great day. Stay motivated and change your socks.
No more 22. Honor the journey and finish the fight.